Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Jerry Broom. I'm here representing the Chamber of Commerce this morning, along with my paying job as the Job Link Director, welcoming Danny Hampton and Freedom Life Ministries to this location. Now, I will tell you, this is going to be a little bit different than our normal ribbon cuts for the Chamber, because I don't see anything in here to sell. Well, we can talk later. But I am just really impressed with the turnout, and I know the Chamber is pretty good at getting the word out, but I kind of got a feeling that somebody else has had some hands in this, because this is just such a great turnout. And again, it's not your typical business, but that doesn't mean that that's not a good thing, that it's not your typical business. So we're here to, on behalf of the Chamber, we're here to welcome you. We're on behalf of the city and the county, we're here to welcome you. And I want to kind of do that first and give the folks from the city. I think Don Ramsey may be going to speak for the city this morning, but Don, just say a little welcome to these folks.
Well, on behalf of the city, I'd like to welcome everyone here to the grand opening, I suppose, of Freedom Life Ministries. And you mentioned there's nothing to sell here, but there really is. And Danny and his staff sells Freedom Life Ministry, and the buyers into that are our public, and it certainly is refreshing. I know I mentioned at one of the council meetings the amount of money that the city and county saves because of organizations like this and some of the other nonprofit organizations that take care of many of the needs that government really can't take care of. So it is a valuable asset to our community, and we welcome you at this grand location. Hope to see it expand real soon. The city certainly supports Freedom Life Ministries. I think we donated some on the windows or something.
Absolutely. It wouldn't be here without you.
And hopefully more in the future. But it is a great organization. I've known Danny quite some time now and have helped with his organization. So I'm proud to be here as a supporter of Freedom Life Ministries and as a city council member as well. So congratulations on your grand opening, and we wish you the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don, thank you. I know Freddie from the city, you want to add anything to that, Freddie?
We're just thrilled to see the life that's in this building, and Danny may not sell anything, but he does give hope. He gives hope to people that just seem like that they're at the end of their rope and it's so hopeless. My office, when I first started Marion with Marion Business Association, was upstairs in this building, so it's wonderful to see life happening in this building and the partnership with Paige and his family and Freedom Life Ministries to see this building come to life again and serve the community so well as it did so many years when the city owned it. We welcome you, and we're very proud to have you part of our community.
Thank you.
Some of the other folks that are here because of the Chamber of Commerce. The Ambassador Committee has done a really, really good job of going out to the traditional business openings where they are going to sell you a cup of coffee or some clothing or whatever it might be, and we're grateful for them coming out today. But a lot of these other folks are not here because of that. So, and we're going to have a little presentation, I think, here in a minute, along with the traditional ribbon cut, because we are glad to have you. And I just want to mention a couple of things personally. Again, I've been at the Job Link Career Center for 20 plus years. We try to help folks go to work. Danny's end result, maybe not the total end, but a big part of this, and Don alluded to it, is going back to work rather than going back to where they got out of. And that's very, very important, because we do save money as not only a city, county, but as a society if some of these things can happen. And I just appreciate Danny, and I've told him this, that he didn't come in saying, you know, and starting kind of doing this all on his own. He came to groups that's been doing this and said, we want to be a part of what you're doing, because we know you have relationships, we know there's things that you do, and we don't want to reinvent the wheel. And that's refreshing, and I think some of you other folks can appreciate that. He's the full-time staff. Karen Suttles, wave your hand there, Karen. I'm not sure if we're going to
She's hiding behind Freddie.
I'm not sure if we're going to get you on camera. Karen is part-time, and then he has 25 volunteer staff, and he's going to talk a little bit more about that just in a second. And then you told me how many case managers?
We have 7.
7 case managers that again are volunteers. So this is quite the organization that if you first kind of look at it, you might not think that it is. So I think we pretty much covered everything. We've got our director of the Chamber of Commerce doing the video, and so we'll let him just pass. Steve, thank you for doing that. Anybody else want to add anything before we let Danny kind of give us a little bit more about what's going on, and then we're going to do that other presentation, and then we're going to do the ribbon cut.
Okay.
Okay, Danny, it's yours. Tell us, give us that 3-minute elevator. And I realize I'm saying that for 3 minutes.
That's not even a good introduction. Well, in many ways, the very offices that you guys are helping us christen today and celebrate the opening of are a representation of who we are and who we're called to be. Everything that you're seeing around you is a product of many people coming together. Churches, businesses, just a lot of people from a lot of different walks of life have contributed to make even the offices that we have possible. And that's the heart of who we are. You know, we have a God who loves everyone. And we want to be able to carry that love into this community, specifically to people who most of them are clueless of it. And so we understand that it's going to take a collaborative effort to meet the needs of former offenders in this community. We are not arrogant enough to believe that somehow we've got the answer. We know the one who does. His name is Christ. But we want to be, in his wisdom, everything that he calls us to be able to help men and women in our community be able to find his love and the freedom that he can bring in life. And to work with you in every way we can. I've just appreciated all of you. I haven't found anyone that I've talked to that are like, well, I got time for you. I mean, everyone that I've talked with, Freddie and Don and Chuck with the county. Jerry has been super. Jeff Appling, the probation department. I mean, and even with the prison. I mean, I've just been amazed at the wonderful cooperative spirit, because I think we all recognize that people who are in prison and people who are coming out are still people. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of talent, there's a lot of potential that is locked up inside a lot of brokenness. And the more we can work together to release the potential and help overcome the destructiveness, we as a community are going to be much better as a result of that. And so that's what we're here to do, is to try to help accomplish that. And again, I wish I had time to point out everybody in this room that has contributed so much to making who we are possible. We can't be here without you. And so thank you so much for making today happen. You all did, so thank you.
Take this, please. Very good. I think Steve might like to give you one little gift here.
First and foremost, as a friend and a brother, I say congratulations and thank you.
Steve.
Thank you for the trust of the chamber inviting us down today. We're going to do the ribbon cutting, as Jerry said, but we have our own gold scissors we want to present you. And it's building community through business. Your business is in the business of lives, which is very critical in this community. So McDowell Chamber of Commerce, turning opportunity and vision into reality, and that's something that you guys here at Freedom Life Ministry has done. So on behalf of the chamber, we want to give you your own scissors. And say congratulations.
Does this give me permission to cut up? Turn me loose. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Steve.
And that's probably just gold plated, so I wouldn't try to sell it. But I think we got somebody with some real money that we want to go ahead and, they want to go ahead and give you some money right quick? I think that's great. I'll step out of the way.
My name's Lawrence Real, and this is Jim Young. We're on the board of directors for the Route 70 Cruisers, and we're car enthusiasts, of course, and enjoy our cars, but in the same respect, by doing that, we feel it's important to give back to the community. So we do car shows and other events to help raise money, and we've helped out several charities in McDowell County, and seeing this is, we feel it's going to be one of the more important ones. So at this time, in behalf of the Route 70 Cruisers, we'd like to donate $500 to the Freedom Life Ministries.
Appreciate it. Thank you. And again, thank you so much. And this is, this is what will make this ministry happen, is we're here to serve you. The number one thing that we want to do, I said the same thing to Freddie when I talked to her, I said it to Jeff and to the probation department, to many of the churches, is, even pastors in the area. I'm grateful for Bob Ritter and Nebo and Grace, and we've got Jim here from the Blue Ridge Baptist Association. We cannot do this alone. We want to make every one of your jobs easier. We are here to serve you, because if we don't, the cost is just too high. The cost is too high. And so we're here to help every way we can you. So if we can do anything for you, give us a call. And we'll be glad to do what we can. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, this is good because, who knows? This is going to be on our website, Chamber's website. You can go there and like this. We can spread this, basically a YouTube video. So I'll go ahead and throw out the first challenge. If there's anybody out there, we're Route 70. What about Route 66? You could at least match that 500, wouldn't you think? But seriously, if there's other organizations that are looking for a place to do some investing, I couldn't think of a better place. So you can get a hold of Danny, Freedom Life Ministries, 130 North Logan Street. And I would challenge folks to come by and take a look at this. This is really, really quite impressive.
Well, thank you.
So I don't know who did all the painting and the decorating, but
You're looking at many people working, many hours. I would like to throw out, if anybody knows Burl Jones, Burl Jones has been the principal carpenter. All the windows that you see, how beautiful they are, he did all that work. And he couldn't be here today because he lost a friend and he was having to go to his funeral. So if you know Burl Jones, give him a big hug and tell him how much we love him. Because he and a lot of other people have done this. I also want to thank, we have several of our board members here today. And again, we could not do what we do without you. This is not me. I'm one person among many wonderful people who make this thing possible. So, thank you.
I'm ready when you are, Danny, to go ahead on the count of 3.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Hey! Yeah!
Officially open now, Danny.
That is awesome. Frame that up. Yeah. Oh, we don't get to keep the scissors?
Get whittle scissors. Did you bring whittle scissors?
I'm ready when you are, Danny, to go ahead on the count of 3.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Officially open now, Danny.
That is awesome. Frame that up. Yeah. Oh, we don't get to keep the scissors?
You get whittle scissors. Did you bring whittle scissors?
Yeah.